A quick Google search of ways to boost your metabolism will probably tell you to do HIIT workouts, drink green tea, and jump in a cold, freezing ice bath. But rather than talk about a lot of that stuff, because anything promoting boosting your metabolism, putting it bluntly, is a load of rubbish. What I'm going to tell you about in this video is ways you can actually go about significantly making a difference to your physique, and ways that I've helped hundreds of women not only change their physique, drop loads of body fat, but actually keep it off for good without doing any of the boosting metabolism nonsense that you see. Instead, we're just going to be using science. So I'm going to be telling you 5 ways you can significantly improve your chances of losing weight. Number 1 is eat more protein. I can't stress that to you enough. A lot of women don't eat nowhere near as much protein as they should do. And then they wonder why they struggle to stay full. They wonder why that they're always hungry. Protein is one of those things that is very good for keeping you full for longer. There is loads of other different benefits when it comes to consuming more protein, but women tend to not have a very high protein diet, which is something that needs to change. And I get it, it can be very confusing, like how much protein should you be eating, where do you get protein sources from? But a general rule of thumb is 0.8 to 1.6 grams per kilo of body weight. Or another good way of going about it is trying to consume 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. And if you're doing that 3 times a day and you're aiming for the upper end, so 30 grams, and you're having that every single meal time for 3 meals, you're going to be consuming 90 grams of protein, which for a lot of people, that's probably already double the amount they're already actually having. And on top of that, if you're using a protein snack or a protein supplement, you're going to increase your protein intake to well over 100 grams per day, which is going to make such a big difference to staying fuller for longer and actually sticking to your targets on a weight loss journey. Habit number 2 is probably one of the most powerful tips that I'm going to give you inside this video, because it can make a significant difference to your weight loss progress. When you think about it, a lot of people live a very sedentary lifestyle. From the moment you wake up, you then go sit in a car, travel to work, to get to work, to sit behind a desk all day, to then travel home in the car, and then sit on the sofa watching TV. So one of the things you can start doing to significantly increase your results on your weight loss journey is start moving more. And that doesn't mean that you need to start going smashing out 15 to 20,000 steps per day, because for a lot of people that target can be extremely overwhelming, especially right now if you're only hitting 2,000 to 3,000 steps a day. But a simple thing that you can do if you are hitting the lower end of those steps is you can increase your average by 1,000 to 2,000 per day. And if you do that across the week, it's going to make such a big difference. If you're already hitting 3,000, if you can try push that to 4,000 to 5,000, it's going to make a hell of a difference. And you can just start by simply moving more. Getting outside, getting some fresh air. You can either take the stairs at work rather than the lift. You can also park further away from work. Even better if you can walk to work. But moving more is going to be so good for you. It's going to be such a powerful tool that you can use on your weight loss journey. Habit number 3, I'll be honest, is a lot more challenging to manage, because it's all about managing your stress and your sleep. And for a lot of people, well, for every single one of us, we all have something going on in our life. We all have different things going on in life, which makes it very hard to manage stress. Some things that I do to try and manage stress is training. I find training and exercising, even getting outside for some fresh air, as a brilliant way to alleviate stress. When I'm feeling stressful, when I'm feeling at my absolute limit, training and getting outside is something that I do that helps me feel an awful lot better, because it changes and shifts my mindset from that moment of feeling stressed. But like I said, it is more challenging to manage. But when you are stressed, when you're lacking sleep, you then tend to make worse decisions. You then tend to pick at foods, you pick at the foods you shouldn't be having, you try to have the energy drinks, more caffeine, you try to pick at the chocolate, the sweets, to give you that quick fix of energy. So managing your stress and managing your sleep will make a hell of a difference, because you're not going to be more tempted to pick at those foods. And when you are stressed and you are lacking at sleep, some people turn to food as a way of comfort. So finding ways that are going to help you manage those things are going to make a big difference on your weight loss journey. Habit number 4 is all about building muscle and building strength. And I'm not just talking for the physique, for that toned look, which is a huge benefit of doing so, but I'm talking about the benefit it's going to bring you in everyday life. And I get it, it can be extremely daunting walking into the gym, not really knowing what you are doing, or looking at the machines thinking, how on earth do I work that? And on top of that, you thinking that people are watching you, thinking that you don't know what you're doing, and you're a little bit outside your comfort zone. That's why, by the way, in the description below, I've got a free training program for you. So you can download it, you can take it to the gym, have clarity, have confidence that you know what you are doing. And you're going to get one every single month, and it's in the description below. So you can build strength and build that toned physique that we all want. But like I said, it's not just about those things. It's about having the capability and confidence in your everyday life. It's about being able to climb the stairs without feeling physically out of breath. It's also about being able to carry the shopping without feeling like you're going to fall over. And it's also about the other things, being able to run after the kids and play with the kids and not feeling like you are missing out. That's what building strength can do for you. As well as the physical changes, not only looking better and being more toned, it's also going to give you that capability in everyday life, which makes it so important. So like I said, get to the description below and download your 4-week free training program. And number 5 is the most important one of them all. You've got to know your numbers. You've got to know how much you're consuming on a day-to-day basis, because so many people don't, and so many people just guess it, which ends up leaving you feeling frustrated, ends up leaving you feeling fed up, because you don't know how many calories you're consuming and you're not getting anywhere. Knowing your numbers and know how many calories you're having on a day-to-day basis is key. It is crucial to getting faster results on your weight loss journey. And it doesn't mean that you have to do it forever, because it does give you a better understanding of how many calories are inside foods. It gives you more awareness on nutrition. So when you have lost weight and then you go into maintenance and you're no longer counting your calories, it gives you that understanding of how much you're actually having or how much is inside food. But it's also a powerful tool that if you do feel like you're losing control a little bit, you can bring it back in, get those calories back in check, get back under control, get back to where you want to be, and you can use it whenever you want to dip in and out of. And there isn't any product out there that's going to boost your metabolism better than these 5 habits that I've just given you. If you do them, and the key bit, on a consistent basis, that's the key, that's the crucial bit. You have to do them consistently. There is no better hack to boost your metabolism, to lose weight faster, than those 5 habits. You just have to get better at doing them on a consistent basis. So I hope you found this useful. I hope you find this helpful. And if you do, drop a comment down below with your biggest struggle and let me help you even more. And drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos like this.